disease affecting me from outside has got very limited damage compared to the disease which affects me from inside. So how is that I am reacting to life, or how is it I am responding to life? That would very large, to very great extent, it would determine how good this health of mine is going to be and how this longevity of life of mine is going to be. Now, every time I get angry, it damages my liver to a very great extent. So whenever there is anger, frustration, irritation, it's going to damage your liver on the long run. And every time there is some damage to the liver, you go to the doctor, he will do some treatment, and then you feel comfortable. But thereafter, you have not yet thrown this out. From outside, he has given you the medicine, but this anger from inside, it is again poking the liver. And as long as you overcome this, you're not going to, keep this person comfortable. You're always going to keep disturbing this guy through this particular negative emotion. The next comes worry. Worry and stress, it is going to disturb your digestive system. It's going to disturb your stomach and spleen. So every time I don't feel comfortable with my stomach, there is something which is bothering you, which is something which is worrying you for a very long time. What is it? That is what I'm telling you. There is some story which you're telling yourself. That story can create this anger. That story which you're telling yourself, that can create this unwanted worry. Because whatever happened, it happened only once. But it continues to live into my system by repeatedly thinking about it over and over again. Because we have the immaculate ability of memory and imagination. What all has not happened, we can imagine in a very, very elaborate manner, either positively or negatively. So when I do it negatively, it creates in me that worry and stress and tension, which causes enormous damage to my stomach. And then comes grief, sorrow. That is going to really affect your lungs very badly. So if someone says, my lungs are not good enough, your lungs are not good enough because something which happened long time back, either a big loss, or someone who left you, or someone who insulted you, someone who cheated you, someone who betrayed you, whatever has happened, that particular hurt, that particular grief, someone whom you love so much, they left you, that particular sorrow, that is still lingering there. And if you look at the face of these people, it will be shrunk. Why? There is so much of grief, so much of sorrow, and that is going to affect your lungs in a very, very big way. Pride and jealousy. A lot of people, they feel, I am this, that arrogance, that pride, nobody's better than me. Or what I have, they don't have. Or even if they have, I don't care, but I have this. So there's a lot of pride, a lot of jealousy. So what I have, I feel so proud about it. Or jealousy. They have that, which I don't have, but I must have it. How can they don't have it? I must also have it. That jealousy. So this pride and jealousy, it damages your heart in a very big way. And some of these people who have been, ego fed. So the more and more they feed your ego, and they, lift you in the society, and they keep you there. And your pride increases about yourself in the way the world treats you. One fine day when they drop you, you will have a heart attack. You're sure. So be careful about it. Don't take too much of what the world says about you. And don't, try to covet what others have. Jealousy. Venda. So the more and more the sooner you're able to drop this pride and jealousy, you will have a very healthy heart. Amazingly healthy heart. Next comes the fear. I told you, nothing stops man as fear does. A very, very unwanted negative emotion. Fear of the future. Fear of uncertainty. Fear of my career. Fear of my life partner. Fear of my profession. So many varieties of fear, so many varieties of stories which goes on into your mind, which makes this fear larger and stronger. And fear, it is telling you, I am only a spectator here. I am not going to them. They are coming in search of me. You are inviting fear into your own system. And the more and more you expand the strength of the fear, you are going to spoil your kidney. It won't be able to purify the blood for which it is over there. So, and if I have to remove all these negative emotions from my body, the best way, as I said, is by taking control over my breath. Every negative emotion, the more I am able to take control over my breath, slowly it will be removed from my system. And the more and more I practice this calmness through the entire breathing processes. So this calmness and peace, it becomes a part of me. I will be able to gift this calmness and peace to myself through this tool called breathing, through this equipment called the nose. Or there are so many ways. You don't even have to use the nose and your fingers. There are so many other ways by which you'll get to understand. Without using your fingers, you can still do extraordinary breathing processes, which creates magnificent results in your life. And through that phenomenal way, you can take care of this, take control over these negative emotions. So through my breath, by taking control over my breath, I'll be able to remove these negative emotions. And when all these negative emotions are removed, all that remains is this calmness and peace in my life. And when this calmness and peace is there, all these organs, the vital organs in my body, they go on to function in a very, very amazing manner. And when inside the body things are fine, and when outside the body also things are very fine, then I go on to live a very peaceful and a very complete life. Looking at having come as a human being, what is that I can do? What is that I can give? There is some purpose for which I've been sent over here. Each and every one of us, my dear friends, in this name, in this form, you have come here to serve a particular purpose. I want to progress peacefully. And if I have to progress peacefully with the help of the power of five, all that I have to do is I should learn to respond. I have the best of the resources. I have the best of the manpower. I have the best of the knowledge. But if I keep reacting to everything in my life, despite being the best of resources and the best of manpower, I'll be like the Duryodhana. Still, I will lose the war. But if I learn to respond and not react, even though I have very limited resources, I'll be able to win my life. So, every time you are reacting, you are creating a negative emotion. Every reaction creates a negative emotion, and every response creates a positive emotion. Negative emotion, it will reduce my lifespan. Positive emotion, it will enhance the quality of my life.